What's something you wouldn't know about unless you've been rich? I grew up in a wealthy family, and one thing that always surprised me was how much my parents were willing to spend to avoid any inconvenience. For example, when I was in high school, my mom and I were on a trip to New York City. We were supposed to fly back home on a Sunday, but I had a big test on Monday and was stressed about not having enough time to study. My mom could see I was upset, so she called the airline to see if we could change our flight to Saturday instead. They told her it would cost an extra $1,500 to change our tickets. I told her not to worry about it and that I would just study on the plane and when we got home. But she said, "No, I don't want you to be stressed." And she paid the $1,500 to change our flights. Another time, my dad and I were flying home from a trip, and our flight was delayed by a few hours. We were flying first class, so we had access to the lounge. But my dad didn't want to wait around, so he paid $1,000 to book us on a different flight that left earlier. I told him I didn't mind waiting, but he said, "No, I don't want to waste time sitting around in an airport." It wasn't until I got older and started paying for things myself that I realized how much money they were willing to spend just to avoid a little inconvenience.